What, you guys transphobic? Transphobic! 2023 LGBTQ. Go! Warm up! Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
So when it comes to the whole LGBTQ transgender issue, a lot of times logic has to take the back seat. And in some similar cases or small cases, logic basically has to go out the window as a whole. You know, and that's very evident when it comes to sports. As you notice that a lot of times a man, of course, would transition into a woman in order to compete in women's sports, not the other way around, where a man transitions, you know, or when a woman transitions to a man to compete in a man's sport, because we know what the logic is going to happen. But in certain scenarios, you know, people tend to just throw the logic totally out the window because they want to conform and, you know, become more malleable and more accepting of people's feelings. Therefore, once again, logic takes a back seat. However, in this video, we're going to see logic takes not even a back seat, but just go straight out the window because it will make no sense. It's kind of like that movie, Joanna Man. It came out about 20, 30 years ago with Vivica A. Fox. And I forgot the guy's name. I'll put him up on the video here. It was so obvious that he was dominating because he was a man. He had testosterone and so on. But, you know, back then, things, you know, made sense. Nowadays, it's clown world.
So LeBron James is coming to the end of his career, and we want him to make a transition and then transition to the WNBA. And I think a lot more people will watch it. So what are your thoughts on that?
If he wants to.
If he wants to?
Yeah.
So if he throws on a wig and wears a skirt and windmill dunks on everybody on the other team, is that going to be allowed?
First of all, LeBron can't even do that. It's the WNBA. That would never happen. They probably...
Oh, whoa. Never say never, especially in this day and age. I mean, I never thought at ESPYs that the Woman of the Year would have been a man that transitioned into a woman. Who would have thought that? And it happened like 7 or 8 years ago. So never say never, bro.
Probably gonna put D Wade's son in there, not LeBron.
Maybe Kyle Kuzma or something, not LeBron.
He said D Wade's son. Yo, I mean, what is he like? I don't know, 14, 15? Couple years. If he's balling, he might be able to make it to the WNBA because they're saying, unfortunately so, that he is a woman or a girl. As sad and sick as that sound, that's what they're saying. So you never know. D Wade's son. Yeah, you're right. He might be able to. I never thought about that.
You can play against me. I'm a transgender woman.
That would be a big moneymaker. Yeah, I would go for sure.
What do you think you do to LeBron?
Oh, man, I'll do whatever you need me to do, whatever it takes to win.
Would you watch LeBron in the WNBA?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, actually.
I mean, if there was someone that looked like LeBron James in the WNBA, that'd be pretty impressive.
Trans people belong in sports. They do.
Yeah, no one say trans people don't belong in sports, but they belong in their own league. That is the case. It's not about them belonging in sports. No one's trying to take sports away from somebody because they transition to the opposite sex. We're just saying you have to play in your own league or play in a league of your biological sex. That's all.
Man, like, come on now. Why would a man play in a female sport?
How many points do you think he would score?
Wilt Chamberlain numbers, 120, 150.
I think he might go up to 28.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Not like 300.
LeBron too good for him. If that's the case, women should play in the NBA. But they can't because they're not that good.
Yeah.
So LeBron can't play for them.
Gambling, would you bet on that team?
If he was playing, yes, I would.
That's another thing I never thought about. Imagine the gambling. I mean, think about it. The numbers he'll put up, what the score will be, the point difference. There's so many opportunities. This actually knife. I mean, even before this video, this sound like a joke, but I thought that this would happen one day, of course. But I think it's gonna happen quicker than I thought because now that you add the gambling aspect with the money and everything that can be generated, it's gonna happen soon. I mean, right now, NBA players, I think Jaylen Brown from the Celtics just makes $60 million a year. It's a big time contract. I can see him going to, or a player like him, lower level player, go to WNBA, transition, make a lot of money off the court, and generate a lot of money for the league through gambling. Oh man, yo, it's gonna happen soon. The money talks.
To be honest, yes.
Yeah. It wouldn't be fair at all. It wouldn't be fair.
It's not worth watching a couple windmill dunks from LeBron James behind the legs, jumping over backwards.
Man, I need something with its equal amount. You know what I'm saying? Equal strength and all that other stuff.
Like a competition. That's more of like a spectacle, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's like going to the carnival. Should LeBron be allowed to play in the WNBA?
Yes.
Why?
Because we're all going to die anyway.
That's why?
Yeah. Do what you want.
As a
Man, looking like that, you want to die. Good God, what's wrong with this woman?
A female athlete, I definitely could sympathize with why people would like feel like that. But to me personally, I just think trans rights are a little bit more important and like feeling like they should belong.
They need to stop putting.
See, women are killing themselves, man. Women are hurting themselves and don't even realize it because of feelings, because of the way you want someone to have a perception of things, not the reality of the situation. She basically is going to hurt a lot of young biological girls through Title IX to get scholarships, because now boys that's going to transition are going to take their scholarships and their spots away. I'll tell you, man. Whew, women.
Men and women's sports. I know that.
I watch it only if he played against the New York Liberty or the Las Vegas Aces, because only they cool. They might bump them. They might have some good.
You think they'll put a couple points on him, maybe?
Hell yeah.
He'll only score 250 instead of 300. You wouldn't come to go watch LeBron James throw a little couple hammers down in the WNBA one night? What if it was free?
It's not about the money. I'm just not interested in sports,
Really?
so I wouldn't watch it anyway. But I'm sure there are people who would watch it.
But you care about women's cricket in India?
Yeah.
But do you watch women's cricket in India?
I would go if someone was like...
That's how women are. Yeah, I do care, but I don't support. Big difference. Men are totally opposite. I mean, we still care, not too much to a degree, but we definitely support. You know, when a man say he supports or he's about his word, you know, that's hard ground. You know, we may not really care so much, or at least we don't show it so much, but we definitely support. Women, totally opposite. We care, but they don't support. That's why the WNBA sucks.
Oh, you know, like it would be better for them, I would go, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
That's the issue of the WNBA. Nobody wants to go. And that's why we need LeBron James. LeBron James, WNBA. If you're not a fan of that, you fucking hate sports.
Yo, I have to say, man, I think they might be onto something, man. Maybe not LeBron James, but maybe like a mid-level player like Austin Reeves, or I don't know, like I think Jalen Brunson from the Knicks. You know, I mean, it's a player that, you know, borderline all-star, borderline good player, could put about 15 to 20 points a game. You get a player like that, yeah, I think I could see that happening pretty soon. The way society's going nowadays. Of course, these guys are, you know, like they said, they're all about the bag. So if they get an opportunity to go to the WNBA, transition first, go to the WNBA, they can make a lot of money. I mean, it's going to be like a JV league. You know, of course, the main thing they have to look out for is that the league out in Saudi Arabia are trying to take a lot of NBA players away. But that's a story for another day. But let me know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me, do you think we're about to have a Joanna Man situation where a man transitions and plays in the WNBA?